Hello there, and welcome to Tarot by Izabela. I'm glad to see you here, and I hope you're all doing just great, even if we live in turbulent times worldwide, and every country and every region have their own conflicts in all kinds of areas. Anyway, the reason I'm doing this video today is because I had many questions from viewers who would like to know a little bit what is going on around in the world, and if there is big events coming in, big things happening, if there's something we have to watch out for, what can we expect a little bit global area for the month of August. Well, since I am not doing videos that are political or in some religion area, I will try to keep this very neutral. I will not take any sides, not left, not right, not up and down. Just try to tell what the cards saying and what information I receive from intuition and from the spirit guides. So, and if you would have any question about what I say, and I will not use real names, for if there comes up some important high rank personality, I would use different names to identify them by. And I think you will understand who I would be talking about. Well, let's start. What I will do, I will look into different regions in the world. And an easy way is to put it like North region, South region, East and West. North region will be like Europe and above. South region, most of Africa. East region, Eastern countries, Asia, Australia, India, Russia, and so on, the East. And the West side, we have mainly North and South America. And we'll see if the spirits have any information for us, what is going on globally for the month of August. And I will use combination of tarot card, oracle cards, and some very nice old gypsy cards from Hungary. So let's start. First we shuffle, and we're gonna see what information comes up. One more. Let's ask for receiving information. What will happen globally in the month of August 2022? So let's begin. I'm gonna put 5 cards for the Northern Hemisphere, Northern Europe and up. Then I take 5 cards for the South Africa region of Africa. Then I'm gonna take 5 cards for the east side of of the globe. Russia, India, Asia, Australia. And then I'm gonna take 5 cards for the west side. And that is North and South America. And we're gonna put some extra cards here. Let's take one of these, one of these, here, and here, and the gypsy cards, Hungarian gypsy cards. This I need to part in piles. So, one here, one here, one here, and one here. And I didn't mention, as an extra, I have a hat full of dices, and on these dices there are different names, symbols, and so on. And I'm gonna take some dices here, also 5 in the center, randomly. And let's see what. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah. So let's get started here and see what is going on in the world here for August. We're gonna begin here with Europe, and could be Northern Europe, well, Spain up to Greenland. And let's see what, if there is any big events here worth mentioning. Yes. What strikes me very clearly, we have the card of justice. And it's like justice is working. Could be many court cases is coming up. And the justice system is working. And it's working very hard and very quick. And for whom is this justice system working? Is for the ordinary people, people at home, the family persons, the mothers, the fathers, the children. That's who it's working for. It's like being a stagnation for such a long time during the last 2 years. And people want to have action. They want to have justice. And justice is coming. The justice system will reveal lies. Will reveal in many European countries. And that is mostly, I get like Spain first. Something is coming out from Spain about the justice system, some lies. Could also be the European Union. They are, through the justice system, forced to reveal what is truth and what is lie. And this could be very stressful to many family people. The normal person, you and me, who are not sitting in high positions in any political party or religion. The desire of life, the desire to move on from being like a mummy, like immobile, it's growing more and more in August, especially in Europe. And we can see that in Holland, Netherlands. It's a lot of action there, and this is spreading around to the other countries. The justice system will also begin to talk about more like a recompensation for many people. They are working on some kind of recompensation for those who are not able to move for one reason or another. But the most important thing is people are waking up from the deep sleep, from a state of almost being dead. They are waking up, they're getting the desire to live, to explore again, to move, and the justice system is helping that. So lies are coming out and up in the open, and there will be some kind of confrontations, especially in the British Islands and around there. I get a very strong pictures here of not riots, but it could be big manifestation, could be some shattered windows to stores and so on. People getting quite upset. And I get the feeling could be around 18, 19, 20 August, something like that. I see also there will be different images on the TV sets and the computers than we are used to. So some kind of information coming out in August with a different kind of images, and people will get quite surprised when they see it. And yeah, they're gonna want to have more answers. Why, and why? Let's continue here for Africa and the southern regions. What do we see here? Yeah, Africa is a continent. There are many countries in Africa, and it's very, very large, the whole continent. But mainly for Africa here, it will be a lot of talk about the lack of money. And there are a lot of young people living in Africa. It's a young generation. And they are more like waking up, more like demanding. We have also right. We don't want to be poor. We want to do something with our lives, not being poor as our parents, as our grandparents. We want to thrive also. So there will be like many projects in many countries in Africa for the young generation, opening up, giving them possibilities to develop themselves. um, and I see like more an open atmosphere for learning. I don't see big conflicts in Africa region, more like internal um, for each country. Like every country, there's always some conflict between one tribe or another, or some local conflicts, not very big. Um, Overall, I also see many countries in Africa like celebration. Some good news are coming in, they're waiting for some good news and a lot of celebration. I see many countries symbolically people going with flags and happy and cheering. Some good news are coming to them, something they've been waiting for. Um, and the best thing is that the young generation, they get a chance to develop here and thrive. A lot of women will come forward in Africa for important positions, both governments, but also in in faith, in different religions. Like women get more importance, more focus in many African countries. They rise. Women issues will be important. Yeah. Um, Maybe they find some kind of way to transport water to very dry areas, and some could be some new invention on or something about water, and dry areas can flourish again. Some kind of technology that making that possible. Could be talk about it, could also be something that will come out in mainstream media or the news. Some ancient history will also be revealed. Could be a tomb, could be some artifact that will be found, and it will astonish people. Yeah, that our history is much older than we think. Yeah, let's now. I need some glasses here. Let's see if this is right. And we see here Eastern hemisphere of the globe: Russia, Asia, Australia, China, and so on. What will going on there? In the month of August. Conflict. We know that already, that part of Europe or the world are in conflict. Could be that they are leaving this conflict. So the big conflict that is going on in that area is going to calm down, and could be that the big conflict will end, or they write some kind of peace treaty. I don't think they ever can become real friends, but they will try to become friends. It will be difficult, but it's like a new start, new beginning. Um, in China and those eastern regions, there will be changes in government. Could be a new prime minister, or could be some kind of new political reformation of some kind. That will be for the good of the people. Even if there is conflict, it's like it's calming down, it's soon getting resolved, or they come to a treaty. Possibly, I get a strong feeling some kind of earthquake can happen outside Japan, in that area, but also in New Zealand. It's possible some kind of earthquake. In Australia, it's a big movement of people. I see a lot of people on the streets there. They're gonna want some answers there too. Mm. Yeah, that is mainly for the eastern area. Let's go for the west, North and South America. What is going on? We have the sun in the home, in the house. In August, light comes into that house, the big white house. So information comes out regarding the big house. I have two sons, some very positive information. It will clear things out and like restoring balance to the western region. Two cards of balance and light. So new light, enlightenment. It's growing very strong in the month of August. Light comes on dark places, or the dark cannot hide anymore. I get a strong feeling like people gather, people discuss the new light, the new information. For me, it's strongly telling, it's like truth coming out. And it will be the truth, not fictional truth, but the truth. And that will in some way put things right. You cannot hide anymore behind masks. In South America, there are many countries there too. In some countries, there will also be political changes, new governments. I see a lot of people changing position. One in power comes down, other gets in their places, but with a different view of how things should be for the people. And it will more be like talking to the people, for the people, not for those who are in power. Especially at the end of August, a lot of people will feel that hope comes back into their life again. Like the wheel of luck is changing for something good, not only bad news, negativity, scare. Don't get so scared so easily. Like people getting stronger. An airplane gonna land, and will be in the northern part. And when it lands, what will come out from that airplane gonna surprise the whole globe. So, big sign is a plane that's landing, and who or what is coming out will surprise the globe, will be global in a positive way. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the most important thing for the West. What do we have globally? We have the warrior, so and we have an angry tiger. So the war a little bit continues. They are fighting everywhere, and it's globally. Could be this fighting against that, one side fighting and the other, this one accusing that one, and they get attacking each other. And it's like a negative spiral. And this negative spiral is gonna begin to stop. They can continue with that fight, who is right and who is wrong. But eventually it's gonna slow down. It's gonna start a new growth, some kind of rebirth, a victory from that conflict. And this is a triumph, arc of the triumph. So it will be, in the end, some kind of agreement or a victory announcement for that conflict. And it's a true victory, it's not a fictive victory. And it can regrow, things can start to regrow and start to flourish. So yes, many things are going to happen in the month of August. I don't get any strong indication of the end of the world. No, not end of the world, end of one kind of world maybe, beginning to another, but not truly an end. Depends on where you live and what you do for a living. This is, after all, a global reading for over 200 countries. You cannot compress it in every detail. But ending of the conflict is near. That is for sure. And a lot of light is coming out. Light is information. And sun is true information. That means what is hidden will come out in the light. So we're gonna get something to think about when that comes out. And I think many people will get quite pleased. After all, this is the wishing well and the card of good fortune and luck. So the luck is changing for the better, and for the better for humanity over the different countries, the normal people, you and me. Well, that was it for this reading. And if you have any questions, if there is anything you would like me to talk about or take some cards about, please feel free to mail me. The link below. And if you liked what you have seen, don't forget to press the like button, share button, and subscription button. Wish you all the best, and stay tuned for my next video. Bye bye.